Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Cardano, its valuations against Ethereum, and looking at the bounce that it is having right now. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. It wasn't too long ago where we were talking negatively about the asset. In fact, that even where it is right now, Cardano has bled from the local top about 57.5% against Ethereum. To the wick, we saw about a 61% correction. Now, this is great to see. In looking at the chart realistically, there isn't necessarily a line of support that we can really reference. Potentially, maybe even these wicks you can account for that line up kind of to the wick, which kind of insinuates that a bounce. But in all realness, usually in these cases, we would see Cardano come straight back down to the buy region. At the same time, we don't know how Cardano reacts in a full bull market, right? When we look at the beginning of when Cardano got initiated, it was in November 2017. At that point, Bitcoin was already at like $10,000, I believe. If we go back, okay, so it was at about $5,000, $7,000 or so, just shy of 10, and it was the last bastion of the bull run that Cardano was able to capitalize on and was able to shoot it up to those high valuations. This time around, we are experiencing a full bull market with Cardano, and because of that, we don't necessarily know for sure how Cardano will react. There are some theories that I've had that instead of coming back to the bottom, Cardano kind of oscillates in the upper regions rather than making full swings like it does in previous in other cycles. But this could be a play of that right now, where Cardano kind of just stays in the upper regions rather and oscillates there rather than the full swings. So Cardano is up 12.5% against Ethereum, which is something that's pretty dope. But keep in mind we have a long way to go in order to get back to the previous peaks against Cardano Ethereum. At the same time, Cardano is trading at $1.70 and it's bouncing, but it has yet to get back above the 20 week moving average. Currently the 20 week moving average is at $2.07. And so at $1.70, Cardano would have to rally a considerable amount, about 20%, in order to get to that valuation. Overall, I think Cardano has a very bright future ahead of it. People seem very disappointed because of the smart contract rollout and the lack of dApps being built on it right now. But I mean, these things take time. Cardano's extraordinarily complex. And so it'll simply take time for developers to actually start building on the network. So I don't think this is something that can be answered by within what, a couple months ever since the rollout. So this is going to be a span of years. And so I don't think that kind of conversation of the lack of applications on top of the network is going to be a constant narrative throughout this cycle. I'm pretty sure about. Regardless, you're buying into what Cardano can be, and if you believe that Cardano has a future, then it becomes a more interesting buy for your situation. With that said, we'll see how it does over the next coming weeks. We did see major wicks like what we saw on November 8th, the week of November 8th, where it did shoot up pretty high and then came back down, and it was a Doge candle, and we went further down. So I don't think necessarily this green weekly candle insinuates anything. Maybe you can insinuate it as if it were to close today as a green hammer, like a hammer candle, which is a bullish kind of candle and infers a reversal trend. So we'll see what happens at the end of the week. There's still 3.5 days left for the week, as well as for the coming weeks. I don't think we have a clear answer from just this one candle. I think it requires multiple candles to kind of give us a more direction if it's a continuation to the downtrend or if this is an actual start of a reversal. It's very difficult to kind of guarantee that it is a reversal off of just one move on one day, but I would like to think that it does reverse. Keep in mind, I don't have a position in Cardano, and I have been talking about getting a position in Cardano. Should it come further down to the buy regions down here, and we have yet to go down there. So at the moment right now, I do not have a position. I would like to have a position, but I think at these levels for me, in comparison to my portfolio, the risk is simply a little too high for me. But we shall see. Maybe I'll just throw in a couple bucks and let that ride just so that I have some kind of exposure for this asset, because I do think this asset, it will be good for the duration of the cycle. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.